What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty, and you're here for another review of The Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 11, probably episode, I want to say 19. Let's get right on into it. Now, this episode really didn't have that much going on. I mean, it was mainly centered around Eva. So, we're going to get right on into whatever the fuck I want to talk about, because you know it ain't that much to talk about. So, we're going to get right on into this shit. Now, we're going to start it off with Manlo and Nene. Now, Manlo invites Nene over to her house, you know, for a little bit of salad, some drinks, you know, just a little bit of girl time. And then she winds up inviting Tanya to the house. So next thing you know, Manlo starts spilling all this motherfucking tea about a bitch that I don't like. Who is the bitch I don't like? Eva. She goes on talking about how she's broke, she's this, she's that, she ain't got shit, she ain't got that, she ain't got no money, she ain't got this. And I really feel like it's very miserable for a bitch that's in her motherfucking mid to early fucking 40s to sit up here and talk about another bitch finances and what the fuck another bitch got. You know what I'm saying? And my thing about it is, you know, they get, and then a bitch that's spilling all the tea is one of Eva's good girlfriends, one of her best friends, that bitch Shanita. And when I first seen her, I was like, this bitch look like she messy as a motherfucker, and she look like she jealous, and she looks like she's a fucking hater. That's what the fuck she looks like to me. So then she gets on the phone, she spills all her tea, saying that she ain't got no house. The house is not in her name, it's not in her man's name. Neither one of them had good credit and all of this shit, like basically spilling all her motherfucking tea. And Nene just sitting up there just, you know, sitting up here laughing at the bullshit when I'm just sitting up here like, Nene, about 5 faces ago, you was a bitch with saggy titties, a fucked up wig, and you had plenty of repossessions in your motherfucking credit. So how the fuck can you sit up here and sit up here and laugh and joke about somebody else's finances? That was the talk of the town when you first started on Housewives, about your fucking finances before you started seeing all this, you know, money that you've been seeing over the last couple of years. Some people really forget where the fuck they come from. If I, like me coming from a humble motherfucking beginning, I would never sit up here and laugh at somebody else's finances. If a bitch broke, a bitch broke. If a bitch living comfortably, like I am, a bitch living comfortably. If a bitch living wealthy, they living motherfucking wealthy. It ain't your fucking business. And then on top of that, they feel like, you know, Nene should be the one to tell Eva. But my thing about it is, it don't matter who tell her. I know Marlo don't need to tell her, because Marlo don't give a fuck. I just felt like in that conversation, Tanya or Nene should be the one to tell her, because they're the ones with the more genuine friendship with her. You know what I mean? And like I said, I may not have said it in the beginning of this video, but if I'm starting to slur or whatever, don't take it personal, bitch. I'm just on some motherfucking green apple juice and Ciroc right about now. That's what I'm on right now, okay? So then we talk about Portia and Dennis. Now, they sitting up here talking about a motherfucking gender reveal. And like I said before, I just feel like gender reveals are very, irrelevant. Like, it's like a waste of money, in my opinion. I mean, you already gotta have, in Portia's case, you already got a baby shower to plan. You already got a wedding to plan. Like, you're gonna be spending all this motherfucking money. And maybe I'm just a nigga that's all about his fucking money, and I don't like to spend unnecessary money. You know what I mean? Like, I do well for myself. Being a produce manager, I do well for myself. But I don't like to spend money where I don't need to spend it. Like, if I want a new pair of Jordans, I could easily get that, but I'm not going to get it. You know what I mean? Or I could go all out for myself. Like, on my birthday. It was my 30th birthday. I could have went all out for myself, but I opted not to. You know what I mean? Because I just feel like it's unnecessary. Like, I'm not going to give a fuck about this shit after it's over with. So, whatever. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. But people can spend their money however they may. Now, they go into this debate about living in Duluth and living in Atlanta. I feel Jermaine Dupri Jr. 100% when he said that he rather lives in Atlanta, where he works, where she works. Duluth is like an hour away, then they got a child. But Portia feel like, why spend some money for something that's less when you got this big ass house already ready and furnished or whatever? Like, why not just do that? You know what I mean? In a sense, I understand what Dennis is saying, because if my job is an hour away, why not move to where my job is? Like, traveling an hour away is too much gas and blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? But they got money, so the gas thing probably doesn't matter to them. But, bitch, it fucking matters to me. Because my job ain't number 15 minutes away from me. And I don't, you know what I mean? It ain't number 15 minutes away. So, you know, whatever. But an hour away, child, I couldn't do it. But, you know, it is what it is. So, Candy was sitting up talking to Eva, you know, and Eva was saying how she's about to rent another house until she buys her other house. And I'm sitting up here with Candy, you know what I mean? I just feel like, girl, like, you already just spent thousands of dollars on your wedding. You spent more money on your dress. Why are you sitting up here spending all this reckless amount of money just so you can rent one place and then buy a whole nother house? Just stay where the fuck you with until you find you another place to live. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, I'm all about my money, and I do not like to spend my money like ridiculously, like at all. Like, to be honest, like, I'm so frugal that it really don't matter. If I want to take a damn trip, because I got to go back to Jersey back in June or whatever, I'd rather catch a flight on Spirit than try to get some expensive ass flight on fucking Delta or fucking Southwest Airlines just to keep some money in my pocket. Like, I would do that. Now, the last time I went to New York, I rode down to, you know what I mean? I rode down to, but ain't nothing wrong with riding the Holy Spirit, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with it, because I know I did it before. And baby, I have no fucking issues. So y'all can read me if you want to. But it's all about living in your means. It's all about saving your motherfucking money. And bitch, I'm gonna save my goddamn money, okay? But anyway, you know, it just is what it is. I don't know, Eva. Like, I just feel like you're spending way too much money. You know what I mean? But it ain't up to me to count your money. I don't really give a fuck about nobody else's money but my own. So, yeah. So Nene and Greg, they have a conversation. And it's about Greg's health. Now, I just feel like Nene is being way too selfish. All she's thinking about is me, 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 me. What about me and how I'm handling it? Me this and me that and me this and me that and me this and me that and me. It's all about me. It's all about Nene. Like, it really doesn't matter that you're sick with colon cancer and that you're going through this, and it's all about me. I'm not even the one that's sick. It's all about me, bitch. It's about me because I'm your caregiver. It's all about me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck about you being sick. Why? Because I got to do it all by myself. It's all about me. Nene, girl, shut the fuck up, bitch. Seriously, like, shut up, because you're really killing me right now, bruh. Like, it's not about you. And like he said, when he going through his shit and when he's being a grouch, don't take it personal. He going through something that he don't even fucking understand. So how the fuck you expect him to understand any motherfucking thing? He don't understand how the fuck he treating you. He never went through nothing like that. You got to learn and take shit the way it is. That man don't mean no motherfucking harm. The nigga is fucking sick. And when you sick, you a bitch. Okay? You a bitch when you got the fucking flu. Imagine how it is when you got cancer, bitch. You're not the one that's sick, bitch. So until you understand that, the motherfucking better. You pissing me off. Want a divorce. Girl, bye. So anyway, it's time for Candy's situation with the soft opening of the OLG2. Now, everybody's in the building, and I saw Jamie in the building, and I saw that Portia wasn't there. So I'm like, yeah, Portia ain't gonna be there, honey. Portia is not gonna be there just due to the fact that that bitch is there. So Portia ain't gonna be there, honey. She's not. She ain't coming. So Tanya comes in, you know, they all sit down and blah, blah, blah. And then when Eva comes in, you know, Tanya pulls her to the side and basically let her know what she need to say about her, basically. And I didn't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, as far as I know, Tanya and Eva have had an easygoing relationship. And I felt like it was all within Tanya's best interest to let her know what was being said and what was going on, because I would have been looking at her crazy if she didn't. So at the end of the day, I just feel like, yeah, Tanya, you did the right thing by telling her, and you did the right thing by pulling her to the motherfucking side. And a lot of people wanted to argue with me about this shit. I felt the way I felt, and that's just what it is. I don't see nothing wrong with what the fuck she said. At the end of the day, she told her what it was. That was her friend, and that's just what it is. If it was weighing down on me the way it was weighing down on Tanya, I would have told her too. I don't give a fuck fuck what nobody got to say about it. She was not wrong. The only person that was sitting up here wrong was Marlo. That's who the fuck was wrong. And then on top of that, when Nene comes in, you know, Eva hugs Nene and Eva walks out the door. She says she ain't finna do this shit. She not finna put this shit on camera. Point the fuck blank, and I don't blame her. Then when Nene asks why is Eva leaving, Tanya basically reveals that she told her what happened. Nene was like, why are you telling Eva anything when I told you that I was gonna tell her it wasn't your place? Well, bitch, was it Marlo's place to tell her fucking business to you and Tanya and call her friend? She didn't give a fuck about that. So my thing about it is, fuck you and what the fuck you talking about. You didn't have nothing to say when Marlo was sitting up here spilling all that tea and calling her motherfucking friend with the bullshit. You didn't have nothing to say about that. So fuck you. At the end of the day, you're not going to sit up here and make me feel like Tanya wrong for shit. At the end of the day, Tanya was not wrong. Was it Marlo's place to tell Eva business? Was it Marlo's place to call Shanita? Was it her place to be telling everybody in the circle her motherfucking business? Talking about her motherfucking finances? Was it anybody's fucking business then, bitch? I don't think so. So you can have a motherfucking seat. Tanya is not wrong. I don't give a fuck. And Tanya a damn fool for even apologizing. Because you know what? This one right here wouldn't have apologized for a motherfucking thing. But I don't really apologize that much anyway. Especially when I know I'm not wrong. I wouldn't have apologized for shit. Fuck Nene. Okay? Fuck Nene and fuck Marlo too. Point blank. Then when Marlo gets in the building, Nene goes outside and she called Eva, and Eva said that she's not about to talk about this on camera. She don't want Nene to have on no mic. She don't want none of that. And it looked like to me Nene still had a motherfucking mic on. But when Marlo walked in the building, she comes in still telling all of Eva's business, like saying that she got women, she got lesbian relationships, she ain't really in love with Mike, all types of shit. Marlo, who fucking you? Do you have a nigga? Oh, my bad. What white man are you fucking for dimes, bitch? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what white man is you riding on for tips? Like, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what prostitution ring you working for, bitch. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because you really be so in tune with everybody else's business, and nobody knows what the fuck you do. Marlo Hampton, LLC. What the fuck you got an LLC for? Your escort service, bitch? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What the fuck you got going on? Because you so worried about Eva and all of this stuff. You so worried about everybody and what the fuck they got going on. But what the fuck do you got going on? Because your wigs ain't on point and you dress like you went to the ghetto swap meet. You really ain't all that, bitch. So go somewhere and sit down. You and Nene and her 7 noses. Y'all get on my motherfucking nerves. Point blank. And Eva didn't have to come back in there to defend shit. She know what the fuck her business is. Point the fuck blank. Point blank. It ain't nobody's motherfucking business. But everybody got something to say about it. Point blank. Like, shut the fuck up. What, like, y'all talking about her finances and all that, and then while she up in there explaining herself, Marlo whispering to Candy, Candy, you know that's a lie. You know that's a lie. You know she lied and you know it. If she is lying, bitch, what does it matter? You lied and told us that you was a woman, but clearly you're not. So shut the fuck up, bitch. Whew, I don't think I went in on a Housewives video like that in quite a bit. But y'all, that's my review on the Housewives. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to my video. Be sure to follow all my social media. It is at the very bottom of the video. And let me send a special shout out to my 2 friends. Their names is Trey and Montavious. They're a gay couple and they're now starting a YouTube channel. They have not put out any videos yet. And I'm not going to share their link. You know what? I'm going to share it because I said I wasn't going to share it till they start sharing videos. Till they start posting videos. But I want y'all to subscribe to them. I want you guys to support them and what they do. You know what I mean? And shout out to my girl Liva Leah. She got like 3 videos out right now. And she's starting to get into the tarot card reading world. So support her on that. And special shout out to Leo Brown. Because he's also a psychic and he read Me for Filth, okay? And I'm going to leave his link below too. He's a great psychic. He tells everything. And I think I'm going to get another $55 reading from his ass. Alright, so with that being said, y'all, me and my Ciroc got to go. But I'll talk to y'all later.